And now we know where that nest is. Right, get all the ammo back. So where is the nest? Or no, I must have misread that. It wasn't in our scan. It's not in our scanning range yet because we're not done scanning and we still don't know where it's at. I misread that. I apologize. So we don't know where the nest is yet, so it's going to have to attack again. Hopefully by that point we'll have more of this scanned. Now let's see. Is this a base that we can rest at? No, because the Greenland one is so close by that I guess I figured we'd just rest there if we needed to. I want to explore this site because if it's another haven, we need to know that.
Construction complete.
Fields of Ananaria. The Manticore 1 has landed at the abandoned camp of Ananaria. It looks like the place was evacuated in an orderly fashion. The haven's fields are covered in immense jelly-like growths that seem to feed on small insects. I would like to study them. These organisms appear to attract insects by exuding a translucent, nectar-like substance. When the insects land on them, they get stuck and are slowly absorbed into the gelatinous material. DNA analysis suggests that although they share no phenotypical characteristics with flowers, these jelly-like growths are ultimately just highly modified earth plants. And Sundarian and the disciples of Anu like us more, I guess because we decided to study them instead of just burning everything we don't understand with fire, which I assume would be New Jericho's response.
My task is not to see what is on the surface, but to perceive the truth within. What do you believe? Do you understand that there is no way back to the world before the flood? Because it was the very nature of that world that caused its downfall. If you do, then you understand the folly of those who dream of the old world, and you will act against them.
So this is around the time where, in order to progress further, I'm going to have to actively attack somebody else. Probably New Jericho, but let's see.
I am sending you the coordinates of a sacred site. At this place, a child was born with a body uplifted by Anu and a mind free of the plague, a harbinger of things to come. Yet now, the heathens of New Jericho occupy this hallowed ground and refuse to leave. Cast them out and prove your dedication to our cause. The old world must die for the new to be born.
Synedrian probably seems strange to you. Trying to build a better world, a world radically different from the one most of us grew up in. Well, I'm sure it sounds very utopian. But why do we so easily accept the world getting worse and can never imagine it getting better?
That's pessimistic even for me. That seems like a really dumb thing to say to in response to a message that seems fairly polite. Yes, the world can definitely get better.
I'm glad our values are aligned, at least in this matter. Please keep thinking about what kind of world you want to live in. Maybe we can build it together.
And research shared: nuclear fusion technology, Sundarian battle armor, and Sundarian aircraft technology. And the aircraft one I'm just going to read off. Sundarian aircraft are based on 4th-generation hovercrafts modified for air travel. Powered by fusion cell technology, the aircraft can carry a squad of 5, or a land vehicle with 2 soldiers. The vehicle's relatively small capacity is compensated for by its high acceleration and maximum velocity. So if we just need to get somewhere fast, even with a slightly smaller squad than we're used to, and a much smaller squad than what the Disciples of Anu aircraft could potentially carry, like, it could be useful. The nuclear fusion technology, I believe, increases the output of our power plants, and the Sundarian battle armor, I believe it's more stealth-oriented. You can see here, designed more for agility and stealth rather than heavy protection. I just don't care about stealth in this game. I seem to recall that the helmet for this is a straight upgrade over our sniper's Banshee helmet, but the rest of the set is lower armor for slightly better aim and much better stealth. And again, I don't care about stealth, so I'd usually just build the helmet and the rest would be the Banshee armor, which is probably what's going to happen when we get enough resources to make that kind of stuff. Okay. Anyway, the gift is down to just over a day, like 2.5 days. So we're going to have to go do that soon. We can explore at least one of these sites before we move on.
Anyone? This is Station Sigma 7-1. We need immediate evacuation. I repeat, we need immediate evacuation. The facility has been compromised. Specimen 2 escaped the containment chamber and is roaming throughout the lab. You need to get us out of here and purge the entire facility. The specimen mustn't be allowed to escape into the open. If it does, it's released the strain variant. I'm initiating the self-destruct procedure. The strain must...
Research complete.
Well, we researched Pandoran colonies while also receiving that transmission, so we got some stuff. And Pandoran colonies are underground tunnel-like structures made of Pandora virus and produced biomass. Following the ecological transformation of the sea, they appear to be the next step towards total conquest of the Earth's ecosystems. Each colony produces its own specific mutations, which is why we see certain mutations predominant in different regions. The colonies seem to expand their area of operation over time, attacking any human settlements they find. Based on colony growth patterns, we suspect there are multiple levels of development. The initial level has been classified as the Pandoran Nest.
This is a transmission to the world. The rising tide of salvation has begun. While you all cower in your own filth and deviancy, the pure have started the cleansing wave to rid the world of all impurities. No haven is safe, whatever treacherous leader or hopeless beliefs they follow. You have two choices. Cast off your flesh or have it stripped for you.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have helped them, but I get the feeling that this was going to happen regardless. We have received an urgent distress call from an unknown location, warning of a contagion breach. We'd better look into it. Oddly enough, not timed, despite the, urgency of the situation. So we'll get to it eventually. Anything that's not timed is just eventually. We have to explore more areas in the mist. We have a million things we need to do. On that note.
Construction complete.
Just too late. Our operatives have set down in what appears to be a destroyed haven. There was a fight here, and it wasn't pretty. It looks like people in the haven turned on each other. There are bodies everywhere. No one survived, or if they did, they are long gone. Our operatives have recovered some resources, but found no indication of what caused the conflict. That's a bit freaky. Oh yeah, that's our production capacity in our research labs. What those are. We have 4 research labs and we've still only got 1 manufacturing facility, which is why that takes for freaking ever. We should probably prioritize getting one of these bases online that has a production facility. I know there were a few, but we need more materials first. Okay, so the gift is now 2 days and 9 hours. And in order to just get to the gift, it's right there. It's in the UK, so it's actually not too terribly far. So we can just keep exploring for a little bit, but we should probably start moving that way.
Research complete.
Okay, we're done reverse engineering that Sendarian laser assault rifle. I still prefer the Bulldog overall, so I'm not sure if we're actually going to make any, but they do more damage to unarmored targets, and they are quite accurate over longer ranges, so it might still be worth it. And we're going to have to do Pandoran capture and containment at some point. Wonderful. Let's reverse engineer. Let's see. Disciples of Anu hand cannon. Damage 100. Shred of 10. Effective range of 14, but honestly, that's enough of a damage and shred upgrade that I'm like, you know what? I could see carrying that and a laser pistol, or carrying that even instead of a laser pistol. I mean, sure, the effective range is only half, but the damage is doubled, and it has a lot of shred, whereas the other types of pistols don't have any. So, let's get that on there, and we may as well get some melee weapons, too. Why not? It's on the list of things that they need to do. And then Pandoran capture and containment. And then we'll figure out the rest of this. And then we also have the Berserker class that we could try to research and try out. But I have no idea what they do. We haven't gotten a Berserker yet. So the only way to know what they would do would be to research it and then apply it to one of our current soldiers. And we discovered another site right next to the mist that we should go check out. A destroyed haven. Dang it. Guess we didn't find them in time. Alright, we're going to explore this site on our way to the gift.
Research complete.
Arthron autopsy. One of the earlier types of the mutations apparently they were run into during the first misincursion. Other than that, just that they can perform a wide variety of roles. The Madness of Alexander Donchev. While analyzing the Arthron exoskeleton biochemistry, we recovered the notes of Alexander Donchev, a Phoenix scientist who became obsessed with bioengineering an armored suit made from Archon-derived chitin. He constantly referred to revelations that came from his dreams, and he began to alienate his colleagues with his weird behavior. Randolph Symes eventually banned him from this line of research. Unfortunately, his madness consumed him, and he fled Phoenix Point with valuable lab equipment. Donchev's files contain encrypted plans for an expedition to a Pandoran mutation center located through his dreams. We can attempt to decipher the files to get a location. We managed to pinpoint a location, and we should send a squad to investigate. It's a long shot, but given what we now know about Pandoran mutations, Donchev might have been onto something. That's another site that we could go check out. I'm just checking if we can get to that facility. It might be worth trying to bring that one online. So that we can scan more of this particular mist outbreak, because this is only going to cover a little bit of it. It's almost completely done scanning, and there's the big chunk of it that's just not going to be covered. Plus, it might also help scan the southern portion of this one. How much would it cost to activate? A decent chunk of what we have, but it's doable. Base info. Repair the energy generator. And repair the satellite uplink, and then cry that we have no materials left. Yep. Ouch. Okay. We have enough time. We're gonna go trade over there, I think, if we can. Yeah, the aircraft has to be there first. That's fine. Please give us all your materials for food. Thank you. We have enough tech ones for now. Let's hold on to the food and see if we can trade for more. Okay. And we are down to 1 day and 10 hours. We had better just go there at this point. Well, we can stop and let them rest for a very short time first. At the Greenland base.
Research complete.
Triton autopsy. another early one that we saw during some of the first mist incursions, and just, yeah, they can adapt a lot. That's all that wall of text says. We're going to stay here for a little while, but I want to leave while there's still about 18 hours left. Okay. Let's go ahead and go. We're almost completely healed. The gift, with 13 hours to go. We'd better do it. Our team has reached the Sindarian Haven, but before our operatives join the celebrations, the settlement is torn by seismic activity and brutally attacked. Because, of course, previously unknown Pandoran species have descended from the sky and others have crawled up from the sinkhole. In the commotion, a pilot named Citizen Eileen has radioed an offer to guide our operatives to the armed manticore if we help her fend off the invaders. It looks like the optimal course of action. In fact, it might be our only chance. Looks like the Pandorans have besieged the haven from all sides, including the sky above. The massive seismic eruption has cut off the main entrance, and our transport was lost in the sinkhole. We'll need to find another way out. If the Sindarin are to be trusted, this hangar contains a fully operational manticore armed for aerial battle. A pilot is waiting for us inside. We should reach it as soon as possible, avoiding any unnecessary engagements with the enemy. So, I happen to know from previous playthroughs that once you get close to this building, about here-ish, we'll get a message from Eileen saying things are coming in from all sides and you need to hurry. But a bunch of stuff spawns right around in here when that message triggers. And if you actually try to follow what she's telling you to do and run in, you will get mown down. So basically, we're going to rush through this part of the map, group up around here, poke our noses in far enough to trigger the message, and then have to take on a big group of enemies, clear them out, and then go through. Yes, I have lost in, like, good chunks of teams here. I don't think I've ever party wiped here, but I have lost multiple people here before because of that.
Here's a little...
Alright, so we've got a Mind Fragger there, and an Arthron Brute.
Let's go! Acquiring targets. Operative on the move. Oh! I missed! On Overwatch.
Shake it, baby. Catch me if you can.
Well, you took out its head so it couldn't do anything. That works. Bonk. Bonk again.
On my way. Ready to rock.
Brute.
Let's make this happen.
There. Yeah, I don't really want to rocket jump that far ahead of the rest of the group, so jet jump, you know what I mean. Let's see if we catch anyone out in the open there.
Here I come.
Nah, he didn't quite come up far enough.
Ready to rock.
Might be better just to wait for him to come out into the open a little further. Actually, yeah, no, let's go with you. You can't quite get far enough. Unless you were to use quick aim, maybe. Yeah, why not? Oh, you don't have that quite yet, so you'd be stuck with that. However, you can overwatch with your sniper rifle. Get it when it comes in just a little closer, probably. Well, you have a sniper rifle. You can probably hit from there. Okay, does that thing have a gun or anything on it? It's a brute. I don't think so, but... has a shield, an evolved pincer, and it does have a spitterhead, but the spitterheads are short range. I don't think it'd be able to get in close enough.
Moving to position.
So you can get it if it manages to get at least that close. And you just need to spend your time running up. You will shoot if it gets at least that close.
I'm going in.
I'll keep both eyes open.
Nice.
Like target practice.
Well, that was going to be a tricky shot. Very nice. There we go.
Let's blast them.
Looking for an angle. Acquiring targets.
Heading out. Ready to fire.
I want you to kind of keep a watch for that mind fragger. If it comes out to try to get Westfall.
I'll keep both eyes open.
You two. With the shotgun. You're gonna kind of also, I guess, cover... Well, you're gonna cover that side. Just I have to aim it to one side or the other because I don't want them to actually hit Westfall. That would be bad. That's the opposite of what I want. I don't think you're going to hit with that at that range. But you might... And honestly, I don't even think you'd hit too much against the Mind Fragger, really. So just cover if it gets that close. That would still be a tricky shot for you, but it's the best I got right now.
On Overwatch. Let them come.
Myrmidons are nimble Pandorians capable of flight at short distances. Their primary goal is to secure strategic zones on the battlefield. They can also do more damage than you'd think if they get multiple hits on you. Nope. Better. There we go. didn't hit it enough. Yes, just hit them on the head with something, ideally something that only shoots once. Or you can bash, which also fixes the problem. So, Lazy, if you could just take care of that. Though I'm surprised that's actually the first time we've gotten a mind fragger on us. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky shot, but we might get lucky.
Let me see.
Okay, I'm more worried about the maniac, but I really hope we can just shoot through the dang plant. Of course not. Some of the things that block fire in this game really, really shouldn't, and I'm sure that that's helped me at times too, but it is a little bit annoying.
Let's have a look.
Let them come.
Let me see.
For some reason, the plants are blocking more than they should. And I don't mean the friggin' tree. The tree I could see blocking some stuff. I mean, what looks like a house plant there.
On my way.
Alright, it's dazed, so it's going to be very limited in what it can do. So let's focus on the 3 million other things that might be trying to hit us. Okay, did that maybe get it to where a sniper round would kill it? Well, not if you missed. Let's get you a little closer.
Looking for an angle.
May need to have you heal yourself up, or Westfall could help you with that. Okay. actually hit us at this point because its torso's disabled, and apparently it doesn't, like, the arms and stuff aren't separate on that thing. I guess it's small enough that it's just the wings and the torso, so I don't think it can attack us at this point.
Insights.
So let's go for that thing. Alright, we're going to do quick aim. I'm not sure if we're going to use the sniper rifle once or if we're going to use the assault rifle twice. So that would be your shot with that. Or no, your other one's shotgun. My apologies. So definitely going to be the sniper rifle once. Oh, not yet, because you have that free Overwatch with a pistol, and we're gonna use it. First, it's gonna move to flank. Ow. But return fire. Yeah, I may as well finish that one off. Alright, that one's not dazed anymore. Right, you will have an action point left after this. That's what I was checking. Bonk. Okay, Westfall. Free inventory actions. Let's put that medkit on you. Because then it's actually on someone in ready. I know that Lazy can use it, but he has to actually dig it out of his inventory first. Whereas that's a way to just get it on someone ready to use for free.
Moving now.
Okay, shotgun. Boom. Now let's try to get you at least into some sort of cover against that thing. Okay, it could exit that building either by that door, and it could come around that way, or it could exit by that door. Those are its options.
Moving to coordinates.
That would be a very, very long shot against an enemy that is not a main threat right now. Let's see if we can get a shotgun blast if it decides to come out that door. That thing drop. Oh, another bulldog. I will happily pick that up next turn. Alright, you're gonna move here just to get you a slightly better position. And you're gonna overwatch if it comes around that side of the building. And so are you, because I honestly think you have better sightline on that side. You are going to come around here. And you may as well also cover this side. Okay. Thing must be awfully noisy for us to be able to hear it from over here. Bonk. And what did you drop? You dropped another bulldog. We're apparently just going to have a couple more assault rifles after this. Which, hey, it means that if we get more assaults or more people with the trooper proficiency or anything like that, we don't have to make as many guns. And you are out of ammunition, and I keep forgetting to give you more ammo. I am so sorry, Glacier. I will try to remember. Oh, honestly, that's part of the reason that I'm thinking we need to do something that'll get you some other type of gun, because the more guns you're carrying, you know, the less likely you are to run out of ammunition mid-mission.
Catch me if you can.
Actually, come to think of it, maybe what I should have done. Yeah, it's a shame. I probably should have just put that on your ready bar in place of your current gun. You're not proficient with it, but I believe you can still use it. You're just not as accurate, and it's certainly better than not having a gun at all.
Let me see. Just like target practice.
Yep, you're just gonna pick that thing off with snipers if it's not gonna come forward.
I'll keep both eyes open. Heading out.
Yeah, I don't think that's super likely to land. So let's just keep watch for if it gets that close. Have more of our people climb down from up there.
Taking aim.
I'll keep both eyes open.
I heard something put a shield down. Tritons have developed paralyzing attacks, which reduce action points according to the extent of the damage. If the paralyzed damage value exceeds the victim's strength, then it becomes totally immobile, which is another reason to invest in strength. Nice. And it does that thing where it goes invisible and runs away a little bit after it takes damage. And they do move a bit when they do that. I'm not sure how much, but enough that you can't just keep shooting where it previously was.
Holding position.
They can't stop me!
Well, that thing got awfully close. Let's see if you can hit mostly the carapace and maybe the arm. Yeah, that would probably be best. There we go.
Just give the word.
Okay, as I said, let's just get you to where you have at least something you can try to use. What are we looking at if you try to aim with it? One moment, please. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Mouse kind of jerked there. Let's see. Sorry about that. Had to deal with real life stuff for just a moment. So, yeah, he's a bit less accurate with it than the assaults and such. But he can use it, and it's certainly better than him not having a gun at all. So, that's what we're going with for a moment, and I really need to remember to give you your spare ammunition back. I don't know why I keep remembering with everyone else and not you, Glacier. I'm sorry.
Advancing.
Alright, you just need to freaking book it.
Here I come.
Ah, there's a mantis up there, and apparently our sniper back there has awfully good perception, or maybe just had a better angle. Or both.
On the move.
Well, you're gonna try to catch it with Overwatch if it jumps down. However, I don't want you to accidentally shoot allies, so that's as wide a cone as I'm giving you. And kind of on that note, maybe just scoot a little more to the side, guys.
Proceeding.
I don't think we're facing off against any ranged enemies at the moment. Well, nah, it's a brute. He shouldn't have anything other than the poison spit, which he'd have to get awfully close in order to be able to use. So you can stand here for now.
On Overwatch. Let them come.
Nice. Very nice. Don't know why it decided to crawl past us, but I'm not going to question it too much. Okay, lazy. We may actually need you to snipe that one to try to get around its shield. What type is it? A brute alpha. Oh, please. Okay, other than the poison spit, no ranged attacks, but it's honestly close enough that it might be able to use the poison spit if we're not careful. I'm very tempted to have you try to take its arm off, because if you did that, everyone else would be able to hit it. Let's try it. Very nice. That was a riskier shot, but worth it. Good enough. Okay, go ahead and reload your gun.
Let me see.
And shotgun. Which frees you up to just keep running towards everybody else.
They can't stop me.
I got this covered.
Let's see if this is enough to trigger the message. It is. Getting close. More crabmen are approaching from all sides, so hurry up. I'm waiting for you inside the Manticore. Again, yeah, she says more crabmen approaching, which I guess is supposed to be your hint that stuff just spawned, but she also says hurry up, like you're supposed to just rush for the evac zone. And every time I've tried that, it has not ended well. So trigger it, fall back, give everyone a chance to get into cover here. Yeah, note how much longer their turn's taking now. Which usually means they got more units. Granted, I suppose it's possible that more spawned in behind us like that one did.
Target in sight.
Yep, we got at least one hanging out in there. Just a basic Arthron.
Moving now.
And a Triton Strangler, which I think is the lowest rank of Triton. And an Arthron Gunner. Probably should have switched to the... I thought we were on the rifle. At that range, sometimes I just don't notice. Because either way, it's going to be a long shot, but it could have been at least a slightly better shot. Whoops. That's the downside to having multiple weapons. Generally, I like it because it's a lot more tactical options. Sometimes I forget which one they have.
Catch me if you can.
Another Strangler. Another Arthron. An Arthron Gunner. Please tell me you didn't have enough. You did. Mindfragger. And the other Mindfragger that just showed up. That's a lot. Okay.
Bam!
Okay, he should just bleed out. Look at the info. does have a regeneration of 10, though, which might be just enough to keep him going, which is bloody annoying. Warcry might be our ace in the hole here. Cut everybody's action points in half on the enemy side.
Looking for an angle. Acquiring targets. Problem solved.
Taking aim.
That gunner back there is a problem, especially for lazy. Look at that. Westfall, move over here. Heal up lazy. And I'm just going to rotate the camera to make sure I'm clicking lazy. Okay. Lazy. And if the Mindfragger gets you, it's still not great, but we can deal with that. Got the gunner out. Okay, Glacier catches almost all of them. So let's cut their action points down.
Taking aim.
And the Strangler is going to be the easiest one for you to hit, so that's what you're going to do. I'm going to put you right next to Lazy. It'll jump on one of you, and then the other will just bash it off next turn.
Operative on the move.
Sure thing.
I'm just going to clean that one up. I don't think it's going to quite bleed out because of its regeneration. And I would rather just get rid of it before it can attack someone to try to get health back. Okay, jumped on Westfall. Lazy will fix that. Okay, we're going to have to fix that too. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Lazy. Take that thing off of Westfall. Okay, we're going to get you a little closer. And then you are going to use quick aim. You are going to shoot that thing. Good job. That also panics some of them, which is good. Probably should have gotten that thing off of Glacier first because he did just suffer a Wilf loss, because technically he just lost an ally. means we're not going to be able to use Warcry this turn, which absolutely sucks, but... Get that thing off of you.
Let's have a look.
Let's take out this freaking gunner.
Requesting more enemies.
Trying to figure out where you'd have the best angle, and I guess probably here. Okay, Serana, you need to move. That thing is panicked. We need you somewhere where you're not getting shot by the stuff that's over here.
Looks dangerous.
Fix that up so you stop bleeding. You're gonna go in here because that thing is panicked. So I was just gonna go further around the corner. Yep, that thing's gonna be annoying, but we can fix it. I'm so glad that missed. Okay, we need to get in this building because we have, I think, a sniper over here just taking pot shots at us. And that's eventually going to end very, very poorly. So you, come over here. Fix this. And reload your gun. Alright, you know what? Sure, go for the pincer. It'll render it unable to do anything. Yeah, if you're gonna miss, I guess miss on that.
I'm going.
I've got to be quick!
That's one of the paralyzing ones, I think.
I'm losing a lot of blood!
Oh boy. Okay, Westfall, who has a med kit? A lot of people do still have them, but no one near you. Okay, you're gonna get over here next to Glacier, which also gets you closer to the evac point anyway. Glacier.
Providing assistance.
Yep, heal them up so that Westfall doesn't die. Westfall may as well just keep moving a little bit.
Operative on the move. Acquiring targets.
Shake it, baby.
There we go.
Let's do
Come
it.
over here.
On my way.
Shotgun's out of ammo anyway, and I don't want to stop to reload it right now, so just move. You can use your pistol. Right. Okay, I'm kind of at just run for the evac, assuming that everybody can get there, and I believe everyone can.
Hostile spotted.
Yep, just go. Just go.
No time to waste.
I'm repositioning.
Is everybody on board? I'm afraid we can't afford to stay any longer. You were telling me things are getting really ugly down there. You just noticed? My name is Citizen Eileen, and it is my duty to see you return safely. This was my home haven, but we need to go. Prepare for takeoff. Okay. Airborne hostile detected. Arming all weapons. Oh, you're not letting me actually properly do anything because this is a tutorial, I guess. Yep, aircraft's destroyed when the hull drops to 0. I could figure that out. And yes, you can disengage. Can I use my weapons, please? Thank you. This is probably going to go a lot worse than it would if you would just let me do things, game. Yes, use the defensive module to invade, like I would have done a moment ago to evade the spikes. Can I use my other weapons yet? Yes. Damage done to disable modules is transferred directly to the hull. However, you usually want to take out their modules so they can't have weapons to fire at you. Good, now I have control. Threat eliminated. Our team has successfully reached the Manticore and managed to escape the raided haven below. The machine is fully operational and heavily armed. We owe no small part of the success to the Sindarian pilot by the name of Eileen, who fully cooperated with our team and showed exceptional flying skills. Thanks to her, our new Manticore reached its destination in one piece. As a token of gratitude for defending her haven, she volunteers to join the ranks of Phoenix as a proper squad member. It would be foolish to refuse a capable and motivated cadre such as Eileen. As soon as we reach the base, we receive alarming news. The alien entity known as Mount Egg has erupted from the inside, causing massive seismic activity and heavily damaging the surrounding area. A monstrous Pandoran creature has emerged from the shattered shell. Its gargantuan size is unlike anything we've ever encountered. Many havens report riots and inner mayhem. Currently, no authority seems to be able to control the masses or calm the panic caused by the hatching.
You seem to be genuinely on our side. And everyone here at Synedrion really appreciates that. Please understand that we are cautious with organizations such as the Phoenix Project, not because we're trying to be obstinate, but because we've had some pretty terrible experiences that we'd prefer not to repeat. You know that I have high hopes for an alliance between the Phoenix Project and Synedrion. So my advice is this. What would be really helpful right now would be a more direct demonstration of your support. That could really win some hearts and minds. At this moment, we have a couple of really important projects running. The sort that could actually change the future, like improving our mist-repelling tech, which may allow us to peacefully coexist with the new ecology, or deploying a new breed of modified plant to help us reclaim the planet for ourselves. Believe me when I say we've had a lot of debates about which approach is better, and there are some pretty opinionated factions forming. In any case, we're lacking enough people to support both projects at once, and it's a bit of a deadlock. So if you could lend a hand with one of them, that would mean a lot.
I mean, the thing is, you're not really explaining how the plant is supposed to help, and we're dealing with a virus that has been rapidly mutating the entire ecosystem. I struggle to think how it wouldn't eventually just mutate the plant we're trying to unleash. Mist repellers to me seem like a better way of figuring out how to just, coexist with a new ecosystem maybe, or even push it back depending on how you use it. I can more directly see how a mist repeller would be useful, I guess. They're not really explaining how the plant is useful.
Zara will be pleased to hear that. She is one of the most passionate advocates of, some people would say the original values of Synedrion, but it's hardly that simple. She's part of a loose coalition called the Polyphonic Tendency, which advocates solutions that reject all hierarchies, all forms of domination. Nikolai, on the other hand, oh dear, I'm involving you in Synedrion drama, aren't I? My apologies. Good luck with the mission.